Hey everybody, I've been having issues with my computer all day, so I'm hoping you guys can hear and see me okay. Okay, I see a few people coming on now, so I think we are good. As soon as I get off this live, you guys, I am going to Best Buy and I'm getting a new computer. Immediately. Well, as soon as my son walks in the door, I'm going to get one. Hey LaVon, hey Karen, hi Tanisha. How are you guys doing? Hey Mary. Let me share this in my team group as well, if I can. I don't see where I can. Okay, I don't want to mess anything up. I don't know why Facebook always messes with me, but to be on the safe side, I'm not going to share anything. I'm just going to leave it just like this because it's working. But I promise you guys, as soon as I'm done with this, as soon as my son is home, I'm going straight to Best Buy to get a new computer. Hi, Renee. I had so much fun with you guys in Cancun. Okay, so this topic is stop playing victim. So if you aren't a business partner of mine, you may not find any value in this, or maybe you will, but I am going to share this anyway. So I'm kind of going to throw a challenge out there. So Mary and Josh and Michelle and Tawana, all you guys on here, I want you to pay close attention. Yes, please, Mary, if you can share it in our team group, that would be greatly appreciated. So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to stop playing victim. What do I mean by that? A lot of times when we aren't succeeding in life, we try to find every excuse in the world as to why we couldn't do something. We'll say, my child had so many doctor visits, my upline wasn't helping me. We come up with everything. And one thing about life is going to happen. Life happens, period. So what I want to talk about today is stop playing victim. Because you guys, you got to be able to know the difference between when the devil is working and when a blessing is there. You got to be able to know the difference. You got to have that intuition. You got to be able to feel when you got something good around you. And when you notice that everything is coming at you, that's even more evidence that you got something good. So what happens is everything keeps attacking you. Everything keeps coming at you and you're like, why me? Why me? Why me? And instead of tackling it head on, what most people do is they bow down, they shut down, they totally dismiss life, they go in a corner, and they be more worse off than they were in the first place. So what I want you guys to do, for starters, I want you to know that I'm not perfect. I go through the same things. But what I've taught myself over the years is to train my brain. I taught myself to trust my instincts. I taught myself to not be emotional. I don't care how much I love you, how much I like you. If it doesn't sit well with me, I don't just move because I like a person or I love a person. So I move because it's what I feel is best, because the Lord told me to go that route, or something within me said this is the right thing to do. So without me going too far off track, let's first talk about playing victim. The challenge that I want to give my business partners right now is exactly that. Stop playing victim. If you are in network marketing or if you are in direct sales, number one, I want you to text your upline. I don't care if you like them or not. I want you to text your upline and tell them, thank you so much for introducing me to this industry. That's the first thing that I want you to do, because that's all they are supposed to do. They introduced you to the industry, period. I am home full time right now because of my upline reaching out to me, Marlisa Yancey. I will be still at Wells Fargo maybe. Oh, they got laid off, by the way. There's no telling where I would be, but I was okay with the job I had. I was making good money, but I wasn't happy. I was waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, leaving my house at 6 o'clock, not being able to see my kids, not spending no time with my husband, basically neglecting my household for a job that didn't care about me. So Marlicia Yancey doesn't owe me anything. When I don't succeed in my business, I can't say Marlicia Yancey not helping me. I can't say she not doing three-way calls for me. I can't say she not doing an event for me. I can't be sitting here complaining about what she did. She introduced me to the business. She did her part. The most frustrating thing that I've been dealing with all week, even in Cancun, people will come up to me asking for advice, but you know how they will start off the conversation? My upline is not helping me. My upline is negative. Oh, I don't like this person. Oh, I don't like that person. And ladies, I'm going to talk about y'all for a minute. Let me talk about y'all for a hot second. This industry is 80% women. But who do you see at the top? Who do you see at the top? It's the men most of the time. Ladies, you need to be able to think like a man. I'm just going to keep it real. You got to be able to think like a man. You cannot be so emotional about business. You cannot decide not to work your business because Pookie over here don't like you. Or Pookie over here not coming to do your parties. Like, what I need you guys to say is, what can I do to help myself? If you got children, ladies, you telling me you're not going to work your business to take care of your children because Pookie don't like you. Seriously. Is that what you're doing? You have to take care of your family. You have to bring money into your household. So you have to be able to take responsibility for yourself. You cannot keep blaming other people. The reason why I succeeded in this business, and let me rewind a little bit, because I want to define what I call success, because it's different to everybody. So I was brand new to this industry 5.5 years ago. I didn't know anything about it. I'm a corporate girl, 15 to 17 years in the corporate space. That's all I knew. I knew collections. I knew real estate. I knew bankruptcy, foreclosure. That was my background. It had nothing to do with sales and network marketing. Okay, so when I got involved in this industry, I was brand new. So I'm coming to you as a person still wet behind the ears. I'm not coming to you as somebody that has 30 years in the industry. I'm telling you where I came from and what I had to do. So what I figured out is that I had to still be me. I had to be accountable for me. And what a lot of you guys are doing is you're sitting waiting for somebody to give you direction. What are you waiting on? Like, if you are right now struggling to pay bills, why are you sitting there waiting for your upline to say, hey, do something? Why are you complaining because your upline won't come to your city and do an event for you? Why are you complaining because they're not available to do a call for you? You don't know what they got going on in their life. Maybe they are more focused on their family and doing events in their city. You got to take care of your own blood. That's what you have to do. Take care of your own blood. So you do your own parties. Like, if you are a leader in this business, you know what network marketing involves. You know what direct sales involves. If you want to have that residual income that's going to keep you, y'all, I've been at the house 4 years now. I would never do another job. I would never take another job, ever. Because I love network marketing. This gave me the opportunity to be able to stay at home full time with my family, period. Do I have my ups and downs? Do I lose $1,000 maybe 1 month? Do I gain 3,000 maybe another month? Yes, it has its ups and downs. But at the end of the day, I would never trade it for anything else in the world. I absolutely love it. In network marketing, in corporate America, you know what I couldn't do? I couldn't help you. That's what I couldn't do in corporate America. All I could do is give them instructions. They get their hourly pay or their salary. That was it. I couldn't help you any more than what the job allowed me to do. In this, I'm a people person. I got a big heart. I want to help everybody. So if you are real and you keep it real and you are willing to do what's required and you say, hey, Tawana, my house in foreclosure, I need an extra $1,500 a month. I know exactly how to help you get there, but I can't make you do the work. Y'all are lazy. That's what it is. You are lazy. Too many people are lazy. Just do the work. You want to be a diamond. And whatever company you're in, maybe you're not in my company, whatever the case may be, whatever that rank is that you want to be in your business, ask yourself, are you doing the activity? Or are you still acting like the person that just came into business? Because you can come into business today, but your activity doesn't have to be a brand new person. If you want to be a diamond, ask yourself, what is that diamond doing? How many meetings are they doing per week? Are they doing 4 meetings per week? Okay, that's what I need to do. I need to get to the point of doing that. The best advice I can give you guys is to pretend like you are direct to the company. Pretend like you don't have a sponsor. You are direct to the company. When you think like that, then you will operate like that. Your activity will be in line with that. You will do what's required to grow in your business. But if you always feel like somebody got to hold your hand, oh, I don't know, I'm scared to present right now. You know how you get over it? You get in that mirror, you sit in your living room with your kids, and you present your butt off until you feel comfortable doing it. The people in the audience do not know that you are brand new. They do not know when you make a mistake. They do not know that you're nervous. It's all in your head. You got to train your brain to do something different. So I just want to challenge everybody. Stop being a victim. I'm so tired of hearing it. And a lot of people say I'm insensitive and so on. It's not that. I love my family. Nobody is going to keep me from taking care of my family. My upline, I love her to death. That's my blood. That's my first cousin. Mr. Thurston, I love him to death. You know, I would do anything for Mr. Thurston. But at the end of the day, the decisions that they make has nothing to do with me. I have a family that I have to feed. I got people I got to take care of, and I got to look out for them. And that's what you guys got to do. In order for you to fix your situation, you got to do it yourself. You cannot be blaming others because you didn't succeed in a certain area. So please act like, yes, Renee, act like you are direct to the company. That's what I want you guys to do. Act like you are direct to the company. That's the best advice I can give you, is to be direct to the company. Increase your activity. I want you to look at your paycheck. We get paid 5 times a month. I want you to look at your weekly check, because I look at mine, I'm like, oh, hell no, I got to do more. I looked at, Samuel Bean, you guys. This man, when he made that $29K in his first week in this business, I studied this joker, and I was like, okay, what is he doing? How many meetings is he having? How many calls is he making? What is he doing that I'm not doing? I didn't make an excuse and say I'm with kids and I got to cook dinner at night and I got to take care of everything. I didn't make that excuse. Ladies, we could figure out a way to make things work, period. It may take us longer to get there, but you can't use it as an excuse. Single moms, stop throwing it out there that women that are married got more help. We got problems too, just like you do. So we got to stop playing victim, stop making excuses, and figure out what you're going to do to bring additional income in your household. Stop working 20 jobs, because this is what we do now. Our mind is thinking we can't do it and it's not possible, and we go get 2-3 part-time jobs. You're really not making no money. You're not making any money at all. The gas that you spend to get there, the time that you spend away from your family, you're losing more than anything. If you just put your all into something, you guys, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Put your all into something and see it to the end. See it all the way through. And I guarantee you, if you deal with the sweat and tears right now, it's going to pay off later. Stop depending on other people. I just had an amazing 3-hour coaching session with, it might have been 4 hours. It started at about 11 o'clock today with Patrice McRaven out of Charlotte. I love her to death. And one thing I love most about her is, number one, she initiated the meeting. I didn't have to beg her to do that. She reached out to me and said, hey, I'm available on this day through this time frame. What works for you? And she got on my calendar. And we had a long discussion. You know, she has a serious goal that she's trying to reach within a short period of time. I've seen this woman go through a lot. I've seen her have deaths in the family. I know she's a single mom and she got her kids. I know she wants this business so bad that she quit her job. She quit her job and she's working this business from home full time. The reason why I appreciate that so much is because she was off work for like 2 weeks and she got the taste of what it was like to give her business her all. And she took the chance, left her job, and this is what she does full time. But when you put yourself in a position where it's all you have, you are going to do what's required. Now, I didn't do that at the beginning. What I did at the beginning was I tricked my brain. Some of y'all are too comfortable. You got money coming in. Maybe you got a boo thing taking care of you. I don't know what you got going on, but you're too comfortable. You're financially straight. At least you assume you are. So you're not working your business. You're treating it like a hobby. But I guarantee you, flip it. If you guys worked your job like you work your business, would you still have one? I want you to ask yourselves that. If you work your job like you work your business, would you still have a job? And the answer is probably no. At a job, you have a set shift. They give you instructions, they give you duties. You got certain things you have to accomplish while you're on that job. You get it done with no complaints because guess what? You're not going to have a paycheck. But in your business, you work it when you want to. Why? Because you have no self-respect. You're playing victim. You get frustrated. You don't like rejection. I get it. But you're never going to have anything unless you're willing to do something different. You have to put your CEO hat on and you got to say, I'm taking control of my life. I want something different. When I heard Houghton Buggs say that his first 5 to 7 years, he only earned $500 a month at the most, that made me feel so freaking good. That made me dream even bigger because I've only been in this industry, you guys, for 5.5 years and made it to 6 figures. So if I was able to do that and stay focused, then I know I can get to where he is. I know that I can make this happen. I know if I'm coachable and I do what's required. When he say do 4 parties a week, guess what Tawana do 4 parties a week? I had that same meeting that he had with us. I did it with my team. And I challenged them to do 4 parties a week. Now, everybody can't do that. They may only have 3 parties a week. But it takes a certain type of individual to have a certain type of activity. And the reason why I say that is because in this industry, people are going to disappoint you. You may schedule 2 parties a week and nobody shows up. Are you strong enough to deal with that? Are you strong enough to do it again the next week? Are you strong enough to review your inviting process or your inviting strategy and say, hey, I need to do something different? Are you strong enough to handle that? That's where the difference comes in. The money is there, you guys. The money is absolutely freaking amazing. The income is there. You control your income. The problem is you can't control you. Learn how to control you. Learn how to control your mind. Like, for example, when we came back from Cancun, which was on Sunday, I had a conversation with my husband, and I noticed that when I eat carbohydrates, I'm very sluggish. I get very sleepy. So what I said was, in order for me to really hit this goal that I have this year, I can't afford to be sluggish during the week. I can't afford to be tired. So guess what Tawana decided to give up? Carbohydrates. I need to have as much energy as I possibly can during the day. I committed to my daughter to working out every day. I joined Mandy. Mandy is one of my good friends. She's with TLC. I've seen her help so many people lose weight and keep their energy up. So I partnered with her. She has a 30-day challenge that starts on June 1st that me and my family are going to be a part of. So we're doing that. See, success is just not about money. It's your whole being. So you got to be able to look at yourself and you got to say, what is keeping me from being that millionaire? Whatever your goal is, it may not be million. What is your goal and why aren't you there? What are you not doing to get there? That's what you got to ask yourself. What is distracting you? And eliminate it. I watched a video yesterday, and you guys, I'm always pouring into myself. So on the first part of my ride, I'm listening to my music to get myself going. I'm scrolling through YouTube looking for motivational speeches. So I also be thinking about where I'm weak at. So what I did was I did some Googling on the internet, of course, and then I saw this YouTube video, which I shared with you guys on Facebook yesterday. This YouTube video that shared the mind and how you can kind of train your brain. And I listened to videos like that the entire time. And what it said is that if you want to be able to change who you are, you got to understand that some things about you aren't going to change. So if you know you are addicted to the phone because this phone is part of your business and you want to focus on something else during this time of your business, then guess what you do? Get it out of your face and you can't grab it. It says remove the distractions. So if there are certain things in your life that are hindering you from reaching certain goals in your life, then guess what? Move it. Get rid of it. Put it away. I tried it last night and I put my cell phone in my kitchen on the charger so that I could focus on my daughter and my husband when I was in my bedroom. So because I knew if I didn't, every time I hear that ding, 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 ding in our groups, that I'm automatically going to check it. So that was powerful for me. I said, okay, instead of trying to teach myself to not look at my phone, just get rid of it. Just remove the distractions so you don't go to it. That is so much easier than sitting there trying to reprogram my brain and all of that. So my point is, you guys, there's no reason why everybody that's watching this cannot succeed in your business. There's no reason why you can't get rid of those extra part-time jobs that you have. There's no reason why you can't be at home full-time with your family. There is no excuse for any of it. All we got to do is do something different. Like I've been literally thinking all day, like, y'all, this goal that I'm trying to reach coming up is no freaking joke. And who to know? I may hit it, I may not, I don't know. But I'm going to put in the work. I am going to put in the work to do what's required to put in that good effort to make sure that I hit this goal. But stop complaining about who not helping you. It makes you feel good by doing that because nobody wants to blame themselves. But you got to blame yourself. If you're not where you want to be, it's all your fault. It is 100% your fault if you're not where you want to be. You control everything. You control what you do. Your upline has nothing to do with you succeeding in your business. I guarantee you that. There's so much knowledge online. Network marketers back in the day, they had to go in libraries. They had to sit in conference rooms to learn. We got the internet. We got YouTube. You guys, we got so much at our fingertips, so much free knowledge. So stop playing victim. Please stop playing victim and decide what you want to do. If you're not willing to do what's required, get out of the industry. I'm just telling you now. Get out of the industry. But if you're willing to do what's required, this will be the easiest money that you'll ever make. Residual income will change your life. Residual income will get your life back. Residual income will rekindle your romance. Residual income will set your children up for success. Residual income will help everybody around you see life differently. Residual income will help you fund your real dreams. Like your dream may not be network marketing, but you've probably been in corporate for 20 years and haven't accomplished your own dreams, or maybe haven't opened up that business that you want to because you're so time strapped and your money goes to pay bills that you don't have time for nothing else. You could use this network marketing money to fund your other dreams. So there's so much that we could do, you guys. You just got to train your brain. And what I want you to do is when you make decisions, I'm going to leave it at this. When you make decisions, I want you to ask yourself one question. What would the majority do? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. What would the majority do? And do the opposite. That's what I had to do. I didn't have a mentor, like somebody that could really teach me the ins and outs of everything. I had a coach, but I didn't have a mentor that could really teach me everything I needed to know. But the one thing that I did know is that the majority of people did everything wrong. And that those that were successful and where I wanted to be didn't do those things. So what I would do is, when I needed to make a decision, I would ask myself, what would the majority do? And that's how I was able to fight this battle with network marketing with my first company. Most people are in 5, 6, 7, 8 companies before they figure out what it is that they want, or if they figure out how to do it. I had to fight my way through this, and you guys can do it. You guys can do it. Just do the opposite of what the majority does. But that's what I wanted to share today, because I heard it so much when we was in Cancun, and I was trying to be as nice as I possibly could. Some of you guys I kept it real with, and some of y'all was like, just, you know when somebody got it when they don't. But the best advice I can give y'all is stop playing victim. Do the opposite of what the majority does, and you know what it takes. Stop asking for a mentor if you're not required to do, if you're not going to do what it is that they ask you to do. Okay, you got to be a good mentee. You got to be willing to do what's required to win. And if you already know that you're not going to do what they say, then don't even bother. Don't even waste their time, because they're trying to feed their families. They're trying to help those that really want to win. So I encourage everybody on here is to step up your game, do what's required. Stop saying I work. Oh, this is another one. I work 6 days a week. I only get 1 day off. So I need to relax. Okay, relax and stay broke. Do that. Relax and stay broke. If you're working 6 days a week and you're broke, then you should be okay with sacrificing 1 day a week to be able to change your situation. If you're not willing to do that, you don't really care about you or your family. You're okay with having nothing. Like, you're making excuses. If you got 1 day, you should be blessed. You should be happy. You should be like, bam, that's a day I could work my business. That's what you should be doing. But instead, you're telling yourself, that's the day I got to wash clothes. Pay some kid $10 to go wash your clothes. Do what you got to do. Like, stop making excuses. All the free time that you have should be working on you and flipping your situation, or stop complaining about it. I said, just be the best version of you. You know, if you're okay where you are, it's okay. Just never complain about it. But if you aren't happy with where you are, allow somebody else to help you. Stop procrastinating and decide to do something different. And I promise you, life will change. I've decided to do something different. I've totally shifted my household, my lifestyle, and everything for what's to come. I need that 6 figures a month. I want it so bad. I could bless so many people with that. But what we're not going to do as leaders, and what I encourage you not to do, is stop babysitting people that don't want it. You cannot motivate people, but you can inspire them. Right? You do what's required, and those that see the vision, they will jump on board. But I love you guys to death. Stop playing victims. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.